Okay, fellas, I know it's been a minute since I made a video. Had some stuff come up and kind of took all of my attention for the last, month or so. But in the last video I talked about we had got some rear suspension components to upgrade from what we had. The Viking double adjustable rears, coilover setup, new TRZ upper and lower double adjustable control arms, and then also their lower control arm brackets, adjustable ones. So anyways, I got the other side done. I'll show that in a second. But what I got left to do on this side, I just got done pressing out the old rubber upper control arm bushing that goes right here, and installing the spherical style. So yeah, like I was saying, to install, get rid of the rubber bushing that comes factor in these, and install a spherical bushing. The ones that were in here were pretty wallered out, so they needed to be replaced anyways. So we're going with them. I got this side installed, and now I'm at the point where I need to cut off this factory bracket so I can weld in my adjustable lower control arm bracket. So we will do that in a minute, but wanted to show you the passenger side. I got that finished up already. It's not adjusted or anything, it's just kind of mocked up in there. And of course, I don't know if you can see very well. Let me get some light for you guys. Hey, there we go, it's a little better. So yeah, you can see I got the TRZ lower control arm brackets welded on. I got these just positioned in here. I need to get my ride height set, and then these will obviously, go up right like that. And see if I can get you a better shot. Here you can kind of see them. Like I said, they're just mocked up. I don't know where they're gonna sit when it's all squared up and ready to go, but they are in there. There's the double adjustable lower in there, and I don't know if I can get you a picture of the uppers. Yeah, you guys see it? There's the uppers on that side. So them are put in there, ready to go. So now I need to go ahead and get this upper installed. Baseline, when you're just putting these in, what I did, which makes sense to me, which I'm not exactly sure if this is exactly how you're supposed to do it, but this is how I did it. I took the old, old lower upper control arms and measure them from, take a tape measure and measure from center of this bolt hole, center of this bolt hole. Mine on these were 9 1/8 inch center to center. So I just came up here and did the same thing. Measured from, I knocked it off. Measured from the center of this hole, and get it adjusted to where it's 9 1/8. So when I install these, the axle should be, fairly close. It's not going to be exact, obviously, but it'll be really close. It won't be way out, and take some time to measure it up and get it squared up. But yeah, so preset them, get them to the correct length, and before you install them, to save you some headache down the road. So we're gonna get that one installed on this other side, and once I get the upper on, I will bring you guys back, show you, and then we'll get the plasma cutter out and cut this old bracket off. And I get everything squared up and adjusted to where I want it. I'm going to use this. This is the quad shock. This is the mount for it on the axle, and then this is where the other end of it goes. I'm going to leave that on there for now, and when I get this all welded on and finished up, I'm going to jack it up, and I'm going to use the quad shock mounts to help me get the axle centered. Not necessarily side to side, but rear steer type way. This will get it pretty close, and then once I get everything lined up and I don't need this anymore, the quad shock's gonna be taken off, obviously, and I can cut this bracket off if I need to. We're gonna be stepping up to 28-inch tires, and depending on how much room I have here, I may have to cut this off. If I do, no big deal. We'll just, plasma cut it off, and if not, we'll just leave it there because it's not hurting anything at the moment. So, okay, guys, we got the upper control arm installed and tightened down. Got the axle pretty close to centered where it needs to be. So yeah, next step is to go ahead and, sorry, no light once again. It's to go ahead and cut this off. So I'm gonna grab the plasma cutter and we'll go ahead and chop that old bracket off. Alright guys, you see I got the stop lower control arm bracket cut off. That lower control arm cut off, but it's getting pretty late, so I need to go in and get cleaned up. And we'll come out tomorrow and get that bracket welded on there. And really at that point, weld it on there, put the lower control arm on it. Then weld on the, put on the shock and the spring on that side. Bolt all that stuff down, and then I can weld the anti-roll bar into the chassis. Get the tabs welded onto the axle. And at that point, I think that's everything. We'll be ready to go. Then we can take it to the track and start getting her adjusted, all that good stuff. So I appreciate you guys sticking around, and hopefully we'll go to Milan and get a 9 at Milan for the first time. So so stay tuned, guys. We'll be back out here tomorrow, get some more work done. All right, guys.